I would like to recognize the many people who deserve thanks for all that they have done for us. First of all, I want to thank all of our teachers, from Mrs. Ritchie, Elordi, and Casada back when we were in kindergarten, to Mrs. Adams right now in this very 8th grade year, and every wonderful teacher and aide in between. Even though we may have not always agreed on everything, the hard work and dedication you invested in us certainly has not gone to waste. And I know that we will all someday make good use of what you have taught us. Our principal, Miss Allen, also deserves a great deal of thanks. Although she is the only principal I have ever had, I would not have wanted anyone else. Her vision turned our small school of just 10 classrooms and a single wide trailer for a library into the beautiful facility that we are now so lucky and proud to have had the opportunity to use. So, thank you, Miss Allen, for making this school so wonderful and for making our years here at St. Mary's some of the best of our lives. I'd also like to thank Father Isaac, Father Francis, and even Father Joshi for their guidance in our religious development and support in our everyday lives. I would like to again thank our parents after they got all of those awards. Since I only know what my parents did for me, I can only thank them for the many hours of correcting my homework, getting me out of bed and ready for school on time, being my personal chauffeur to school and back, and for their countless hours of volunteering to make St. Mary's School as good of a school as it is today. I am sure that each of your parents has done just as much for you, and they definitely deserve our thanks. Last, but certainly not least, I would like to thank all of you. And by you, I mean the graduating class of 2008. You have been my teammates in every sport I have ever played, my allies in the never-ending war against class projects and homework, my personal 7-Eleven for turning the boring lunch into a plain turkey sandwich into 2 Twinkies, a hobo, and a bag of cheese. But, most of all, you were my friends. Even though I'm an only child, I never felt like it, because I had 40 brothers and sisters waiting for me here at school every day. Like a family, we have grown together in our faith and in our lives, intertwined by the bonds we share and the experiences we have had together. Especially by growing up in this nurturing Catholic environment. We are much luckier than we may sometimes think. To have had loving teachers always at our side to support us, caring 6th grade buddies who taught us how to be kind and sensible, and the chance to share that knowledge with our very own buddies was an experience that very Now, however, is not the time to live in the past, but a time to move on, progressing our lives forward. As we enter into high school, we will face many new challenges that we have never before come upon. Instead of just a small kindergarten class of 35, we will be encountering hundreds of unfamiliar faces, all staring back at us on our first day of school this month in August. Peer pressure will be stronger than ever, and everyone will be looking towards us to rise up and make a name for ourselves. But we shouldn't be nervous, because through our many years here at this school, we have been prepared, and we are graduates of St. Mary Catholic School, enriched with strong values, morals, and excellent academic foundation that only a graduate of this school can achieve. Plus, as I like to say, the time when everyone is looking is the best time for you to show them what you got. And I know that all of you are ready to show the world what you got and be as truly amazing as I know all of you are. Besides, after everything we have been through here at this school, you can tackle any challenges that you guys come across. In conclusion, I would like to again congratulate the class of 2008 and leave you with these inspirational words of Dr. Seuss. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great heights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole game, and you'll sit and take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed.